Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. Today, I wanted to show you guys how I draw key levels. I keep getting questions on, what is that? What's the indicator you're using? What's the indicator you're using? So, like all these lines, people keep asking me, what's the indicator? What's the indicator? Those levels are crazy. It's not an indicator. It's just the lines I draw as levels. Okay, it's my support and resistance lines. But they're like, oh, what's that support and resistance indicator? Everyone keeps saying that. Like, bro, just use TradingView. I have a video on this on how to use horizontal lines on TradingView. So basically, you'll just go to the left here. You'll go to the second icon, and then you'll go down to horizontal line, and then you'll just click it and then put it in. All right. So how do I pick my lines? All right. So basically, I will look on the larger time frames. I'll see, hey, where are we stopping and where are we starting? And then I go down to the 2-hour time frame. I'm gonna keep this video very, very short. Okay. I go to the 2-hour time frame and I look for areas where we're stopping and starting consistently. And mainly, I like to look for what's called a micro double tops. So areas where we stop and then start, and then we don't go past that. Okay. And then if there's a wick. So if there's a wick like this right next to it, I know that area is pretty important because there's like price got pushed up to that level. I want to make this really big so you guys can see it. Price got pushed up to this level, and then it stopped there again, and then it stopped there again. So 3 times price stopped at that area. So I know that that's a very important level, and that's pretty much how I choose my my key levels. But then after I draw the line, and then I look to the left. I look to the left and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Because I want to see how many interactions occurred at that same exact point. So my key levels are usually to the penny. And then during our day trades, people in the group will be like, yo, how did you get these levels? Like they'll see, I'll say, hey guys, it's going to go to 441. And then like it goes 441.14 and it goes to the penny and then sells off. And this has been happening for over a year now because I chart every single day. And again, I'm looking, hey, where do we stop? And then where do we start? So this was first resistance in this area, and then it became support. Here, it's a breakout above this area of resistance. It was a breakout, and then it tested it to the downside, and it became support. And it tested it to the downside again, became support. Okay, now I look to the left. Oh, it was resistance before, and I just keep going to the left. Yep, resistance before. And then here, look, micro double bottom. So this is Microsoft, micro double bottom. Again, we stop and then start at that same area, micro double bottom. Why is it a micro double bottom? Because it's a double bottom of 2 bars that are right next to each other. Okay, and then we have a wick tap at that exact point. Okay, and then again, this is just a breakout above, and I keep going to the left. I want to make sure another breakout above. Go to the left, and I want to look at the history to see does this level make sense, and it really does. We're reacting with that level quite violently. Okay, rejection there, a lot of volume here. Again, resistance became support, and then we had breakouts and breakthroughs. But yeah, we're just looking to see how we interact with these levels, and then you go to the next level. Oops, let's see. Here. So here, look how we're interacting with this level here. Support resistance. Look to the left. Support resistance. Support resistance. And then we're tapping it pretty much to the penny. I like to see if there's a lot of wicks tapping it almost to the penny. I know it's a pretty good level. Okay. Breakout, support, breakdown, retest. Resistance, retest, resistance, retest, resistance, and then we had a breakout, retest, support, ridiculous bottom side wick there. And look, this level now matches up as another level. Why is that a level? Look at this big bottom side wick tapping it to the penny, and then it acted as resistance here, and it acted as a resistance here as well, where we started right at that level. We had to push up, but we rejected and came down. Okay, so then I look at this level. I look to the left. Does this make sense? Yeah, we're reacting there multiple times, almost to the penny. Boom, boom. So I mark those levels of, hey, this looks suspicious, and then I go to the left and make sure, and look to see, are we reacting to that level? Okay. Are we stopping and starting there? Yeah, we're stopping and starting. And again, sometimes you're gonna get a breakthrough because that's a breakout, but you'll retest it, and then we break through. Then we had a weird move to the upside. But essentially, I'm looking for on the 2-hour time frame for micro double bottoms. Like again, here we closed here and then opened here right at that level, and then that happened again here, open and close there, and then guess what? Look, another wick tap. And then look, we closed right at that level, and then a wick. So this area is this 414 level is insane. It's really, really good. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for wicks at those levels and micro double bottoms, micro double tops at those levels. Look at this, 410. Oh my gosh, this level's crazy. Look at that. It's perfect. It's like literally respecting that level to the penny. Okay, so now let's, since I told you guys what I do pretty much. It took 5 minutes to show that. So now I want to show it on a stock. So this week is going to be the week of February 17th, 2025. Let's take a look at a stock that's going to have earnings. All right, so let's look at Etsy. So you guys know my watch list. So share this tab. So you guys know my watch list. This is my watch list here. I would take a screenshot, copy it, because this is a fire watch list. Anyways, let's take a look at Etsy, because I haven't done levels for that stock. I don't. It's not on my watch list. All right. Now these lines are that's my Saudi ATR indicator. So it gives you average true ranges. I'm going to take that off, and then I'll also take off the moving averages. I don't need it right now. So no indicators on right now, just a blank chart. Okay. So again, what am I looking for? I'm looking for areas where we're stopping and starting. So what I like to do is I'll just run my cursor. I can run my cursor along areas like this. Like, hey, where are we stopping and starting? It kind of looks like we stopped right here, but this is a new level. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look to the left, and it kind of looks like, let's see, it looks like this area right here might be pretty important. Let's see. Get above. Looks like right here. And then I play around with these levels too. So it looks like this is a level. And I'll look to the left. Yep, that's a level. Got him. How did I get that? It looked like so I look for the flat parts first. So like the flat part, basically meaning like we opened here. It looks like we're reacting to that, and now this is a breakout. This is a breakout above, but essentially it looked like we started here and sold off immediately. So I looked to the left. It looks like we're hitting that with these wicks, these topside wicks. And I look to the left here, and it looks like rejection, micro double top rejection, and then we tap that to the penny right there on that move down. And then could probably make this level a little bit better, but it's good for now. It's good for now. I can adjust them. All right, what is the next level I'm looking at? It kind of looks like right here is a level, 56.29. And when I'm looking at these levels, I don't want like a level at every dollar, like 57, 56, 55. Like then it's not a level. Okay, it's not important. It's not that important. So preliminary, I'll do just a couple levels, and then I'll go back and see how many interactions are at that level. Again, this one's a really good one. We have 2 wick taps here. We have all of this resistance here perfectly along that 56.29 level. And I'll go to the left. We tap it to the penny here, resistance there. And then again, here we go, micro double top right there. Look to the left, we reject again. Reject at that level again, to the penny on these wicks, to the penny on these wicks, to the penny on this wick, to the penny. So again, I just look for flat parts, and then go to the left and look for wicks. All right. So that is actually a really good level. All right, then kind of look again. Now, right now, what I'm seeing is like looks like flat right there. And then there's a wick to the left here too. Like right here, there's a wick, and then this is so it's resistance, support, like literally perfectly right there. Support, resistance, breakout. Now let's look to the left. It looks like we're resistance, penny to the penny. Yeah, we're like look right along that line. So another pretty decent level there. Pretty decent. All right, so then let's do another one. Another easy one would probably be like this one right here. It just looks like a low. So now we're getting pretty decent levels here on Etsy. That looks like another level right there. Penny tap wick, micro double top there. Micro double top, penny tap wick, rejection, penny tap wick, breakout, penny tap wick, but micro double top basically. So that looks pretty good. So we got some pretty good levels here on Etsy. And then right here, this looks like another level. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. It could probably be better. And then this looks like a low. Oh, whoops. Not there. Right here. That's a low. This may be a level here. So yeah, basically just kind of drawing a couple levels there based on micro double tops, support, resistance. All right, so that's pretty much the example there of how I draw those key levels. I use a 2-hour time frame because the 2-hour time frame shows like these order blocks really well, and it shows you where pretty much where buyers and sellers are picking up. Like big institutions are putting in pretty large orders. You can see with those huge wicks, and then with the micro double bottoms, micro double tops. I think it's a little bit better than the 1-hour time frame, but you can also use the 1-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is a little bit too much data, so you're not going to get very accurate support and resistance levels. And then the daily time frame, you're definitely not going to get accurate levels. So I use a 2-hour time frame. You could use a 1 hour, but yeah, that's how I do it. So hopefully this helps. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I'm outie.